Have you ever had numbness and tingling into your arms, your hands, maybe even your legs or your feet? Well, if you have, it's very concerning, I'm sure, and frustrating if it keeps happening again and again. And you're like, how do I get this addressed? What is it? Why am I having it? And I don't want to hopefully have like any surgeries or get put on drugs for this. So I'm going to 4 main issues that I've seen that cause these problems with numbness and tingling. My name is Dr. Isaac Mooberry with Lifetime Wellness and Chiropractic here in Denver, Colorado. And I'm going to dive into these 4 issues. But first, if you can, like and subscribe to our channel so you can get more great content. So the 4 issues we're going to address are poor posture, disc problems, muscle problems, as well as space occupying lesions. So let's dive right into it. So the first issue is poor posture. If you have poor posture, you're hunched over, maybe you're on your phone a lot. You've all seen people that are looking like this, or they're hunched over, looking at their monitor, typing away. Those issues of having a poor posture like that, poor ergonomics, create repetitive stress on your body and can cause it to break down and put additional stress onto the nerves that can cause that numbness tingling going into your arms. So you need to find a good resource for posture and we have one of those that we're going to supply for you here as well. Number 2 is going to be problems with the discs. The disc is the material between the bones and the vertebrae. And so when there's prolonged stress on it, it can cause it to want to wear down where it gets thinner and thinner and thinner, or it can bulge, which puts pressure onto the nerves that come out right next to the disc, or it can even herniate, which is a jelly donut pushing out where that can put pressure on these nerves. And imagine if that pressure is on that nerve, it's going to send you a signal. It could be numbness and tingling. It could be achy, shooting pain. There's different symptoms. You could even have like cramping or like your muscles are twitching. Those could be signs that you have this issue with the discs. Now, the third issue is going to arise. I'll use this one as the example, but there's muscles that come out of the side of your neck, and you have nerves that come out of your neck that go between these muscles. And what happens is if you have poor posture or you're doing a lot of repetitive movements, it can cause those muscles to get tighter. And so when there's a nerve that goes through there, then those muscles are tightening down on that nerve, and it can cause that zinging, numbness, tingling sensation as well. This can happen here in the neck. It can happen down in the wrist as well with the ligaments and muscles that could cause carpal tunnel into these 2 fingers, maybe even a 3rd finger. You can also have the problem down in your hip, which can cause like sciatica, is called the piriformis. And so that can cause numbness, tingling going all the way down your leg into your foot. It's not the only reason, but that's just one reason. Now, the 4th reason we're going to address is the space occupying. And what is this? So this is something that you most likely have to see on an MRI to be able to completely diagnose this, but it would be cyst, which can happen. The cyst can actually grow right in this area where the nerve comes out of, and that puts pressure on that nerve and will cause that zinging, numbness, tingling type of sensation as well. The other issue could be a tumor. And so MRIs can be helpful with diagnosing and figuring out what is going on if there is that space occupying lesion and what would be the appropriate course of action. A lot of times you don't necessarily need to have those MRIs done depending on how the person responds, but that is definitely there to help us figure out when there is a failure to respond or if there's gross red flags to determine what is the best course of action for this person that has these issues. So we have poor posture, we have disc issues, we have muscle issues, and we have those space occupying lesions. Those are the 4 main reasons why you get the numbness and tingling in your arms or your legs. I hope this has been helpful for you. We're going to try to provide some resources in the article as well. So if you have any questions, please reach out. But again, please follow along to get more great content. Thank you.